Hi dear Libra, this is Anastasia with your May 2018 reading. And as before, I'm going to use Golden Tarot deck by Cat Black. If you had a chance to watch my previous videos, you have noticed that I really like to work with this deck because it's so deep in philosophical sense, and at the same time it could be quite practical. It can give you really good advice. I'm also going to pull out one card from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron-Reid, which I love it for beautiful artwork. I would say just wonderfully created deck with so many meanings. And finally, I will pull out one card as inspiration card from your guardian angel from this tarot deck by Doreen Birch and Radley Valentine. So let's begin with 3 cards for May for Libra in 2000. Oh, and one card already pops up, and it's a beautiful card, an Ace of Swords. Very active card of active and active life, card of some determination, card of victory, card of beautiful creative ideas and of fast decisions. Sometimes the energy like I'm feeling right now, it's the energy like an arrow. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that there are arrows, you know, how to say, they're just flying above my head, many of them, not just one. Very interesting. And Libra is an air sign, so it's so much in tune with your energy, Libra. Maybe not so much with Libra, but mostly with maybe Gemini or Aquarius, but Libras are more balanced, right? But Ace of Swords, it's also air card, so air sign, air element. Okay, and so this will be general energy, 8 of Cups, and 10 of Coins. Beautiful cards, beautiful. So I already started talking about the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a card of victory, but it also has, as any card in tarot, it has both. It can have many connotations. It can have an idea of victory, of fast, of decision that was made in quite a kind of impulsive way. And remember that swords. Sorry, if there is some noise, it's the cat's getting crazy. Springtime, and you can hear some noises around me. I hope it won't be too bothering, but I just can't, just can't, do anything about it because they're so obsessed with spring coming finally to our place. So Ace of Swords, it's a card of victory. It's a card of energy of moving ahead with determination and with self-confidence. And I was just talking about Aquarius, and I would say that this card has this beautiful energy of moving ahead despite whatever difficulties can be over there waiting for you on the chosen path. I would say that maybe you were in the beginning of May, you will feel this energy that you have to move along no matter what. It could be about being very, um, you know, kind of stubborn even. Like if we look even at the face of this angel, he looks very determined. He looks very confident, and it looks like he doesn't pay attention to whatever is around. So you will be like this symbolic figure of being determined to do whatever you want without listening to others. And this is very similar energy that we just had for Aquarius. So maybe for air signs in May, this is something kind of on a to-do list. You really have to decide what you really want, and you have to find the way how to get to it. And you have to think it over because swords, it's about ideas, about thoughts, about choices. But you really have to be very much how to say, loyal to your own purpose in this life. So you have to be devoted to your talents, to your ideas. Um, yeah, so maybe if it's about creative project, you really have to stick to whatever you started, no matter what. Don't take a no for an answer. You have the sword, and now I see a couple of Libra who are watching, people who have a tool in their hand. So it could be, if you're an artist, so it's your brush. If you're a writer, it's your pen, symbolic pen. I know all of us are typing these days, but it's a symbolic pen, symbolic tool to express your creativity and your wisdom and share it with the world. If you're a doctor, and I don't know if doctors are watching tarot readings, I don't know, but if yes, it's your surgeon knife. If you are, I don't know, if you're a cook, it's a spoon. Again, it's a symbolic, it's your knife. It's a symbolic tool that God gives you to express your creativity and your mission in life. So I love this card for you, Libra. I think I know that Libras, they like to weigh, pros and cons forever, because they just want to keep the balance. They want to be objective as much as possible. But in the beginning of May, you really have this um, urge from the universe to be determined and to move along no matter what. Interesting. Eight of coins. Eight of cups. Eight of Cups, it's also very much in tune what we had uh, with the energy talking about moving along. Because Eight of Cups, we can see that the person is passing, he is on the journey, and he's not paying attention to the cups that are kind of, he is leaving behind, or he's not paying attention to what is the distraction on the way. So this person is determined to pick his destination. And even though, yeah, and it looks like he knows the destination. And the moon here shows that his intuition is guiding him. And most likely, if those Libra who already made some kind of decision to make changes, I really, really feel that May for many signs will be a month of changes. Really, like when I started doing these readings, the main kind of concept of what I have to say to people in these readings, it's about change, transformation. I think it's the key word, particularly for air signs. It's the second air sign, and we're receiving cards that are talking about that don't, first of all, don't take a no as an answer. And the second message that I'm kind of hearing in my ears, please make your choice. If you are not satisfied, enough is enough. If you're not satisfied with whatever is going on in your at your workplace, in your personal life, or whatever you are dealing with, yeah, someone is not happy with the medical advice that they received recently about their health issue. So take your chance. Don't take your chances, but try to ask for a second opinion. Change the environment. Change the surroundings that are influencing you in a negative way. That's what I'm getting from this. From these cards for Libra and for many other signs. Like I looked at it, like I said before, before I'm doing the reading, I'm kind of receiving already messages which are generally for applicable to all signs. But now I really see it's about transformation. You guys are at the verge of very interesting transformation. Maybe it's for all of us Earthlings, I don't know. And finally, we have 10 of coins. And 10 of coins, it's a card of assurance that no matter how difficult could be this transformative process for you, it will lead to a very beautiful life full of satisfaction. 10 of coins, it's the card of, all your wishes coming true. kind of a reward of beautiful life after you will have the guts to make changes, to take this step, this action that could be kind of bothering you, because Libras, they want guarantee. They love to do everything, like they like to predict all the possible consequences of their actions. I know a couple of Libras, and I also have my moon is on, like in between the Scorpio and Libra, if I can say so. So I also sometimes I really would like to weigh all those pros and cons forever, and sometimes it's hard to make a decision. But as soon as I make it, you cannot stop me, right? And this card, Ace of Swords, shows this energy. And Libra could be the sign that can think it over again and again and again, and then all of a sudden just move along and be brilliant. I observed it in many Libra signs, my friends, my colleagues, wonderful. And they can really leave behind whatever is not working for them, and they can make it very gracefully, without all those. Although we have this sword that they cut through the difficulties, and they can cut off annoying people, or they can find the right words to say no. They do it so gracefully that and you know why? Because for Libra, harmony is very important. So even though they are in conflict, they can find the right words how to tell the other side that they are wrong. So I admire it in Libra signs, this ability. Not every sign can do it. Fire signs, they can just be sometimes too impulsive, and they can hurt other people. But in this case, you will find very right words when you're living. I really feel that some of you will decide to leave behind the partners, or leave behind the workplace that is not working for them anymore, or maybe stop supporting a person who was overusing their generosity. I see here a situation with a parent and an adult child, who is kind of living at the expense of the parent. And now it's time to say, you know what? That's it. Now you have to. I let you go. I just want you to start off your own journey. But whatever is the difficult decision, and whatever is there, I really feel that in May for many Libras there will be this sentiment of frustration, and at the same time sorrow to say goodbye to something dear. But you really have to do that, because this will lead you to a very fulfilling life by the end of May, or as the end of this situation. That's how I feel about that. Let's pull out the card from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms for Libras 2018 May, and we will see. Maybe we'll have some more hints about this situation. Yeah, it could be, most likely it's workplace, or somebody is thinking about getting a divorce, or they just want to say to the adult kids, you know what, you have to move out. And there is this, kind of conflict, but not really a fight energy, but the energy of determination that something has to be changed in order for both parties to live better, more fulfilling life. Okay, and I have the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. This is the card that I pulled out for Libras. And let's see what it says. Selflessness, humility, conscious action. What I see here, this is kind of a Dalai Lama, I think, with a lotus. Yes. And there's this beautiful scenery at the back. And from this card, what I'm feeling that there is this wisdom, and I already used the word of harmony. So Libras, and I think the advice of this card is for Libras to keep this inner peace no matter what, and to shine from within, and to pour your wisdom and your ability to keep the balance of negative and positive forces of this life. And you can pour them through your wisdom and through your right words, through your gentleness to the other person who maybe to whom you have to say goodbye for some reason. That's how I'm feeling about this card. So it's kind of one of those cards that shows that, you know, you're not doing this, you're not telling them that they're not welcome anymore, not because you're selfish, but because you're actually selfless. Because if you're not going to do it now, you're doing disservice for people who rely on you too much. And again, in my mind, it's this situation with a parent and a child. If it's the situation between spouses, again, one person is living at the expense of another, and there is time for another person, for one spouse, for Libra, to push the second person towards their own goals. Maybe they were unemployed for a long time and they were relying on you and living at your expense, and you are not happy with that. So whatever is the situation, you really have to find the wisdom to leave this situation behind, but you can do it very with cold mind and open heart. That's how I feel about this card. And let's see what the guardian angel cards uh, will tell us about this situation. Remember, whatever is the decision, whoever you have to say goodbye in your life, it will be very beneficial for both of you, because the outcome card is 10 of coins. It's a beautiful card. So even though now it could be kind of disastrous maybe for another party, for both of you in the long run, it would be a beautiful outcome. Okay, so let's see. Letting go. See, it's exactly like you cannot make it up. You saw me shuffling the cards. Letting go. That's what you have to do. Releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you let go so that you can fly higher than even, you know what? It looks like they're just overhearing what I was just saying before. Amazing. It's an amazing card for this situation. You will fly higher than before, but you have to let go of something that is not working for you. Endings always herald new beginnings. Beautiful. Choose to allow the situation to lead you to a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. And thoughts bring us back to the Ace of Swords card, because it's about ideas, about determination, about making choices. I find this reading wonderful for you, Libras, particularly for those who are trying to make changes for yourself and for the person involved in this situation. It could be your adult child, it could be your spouse, it could be your common law partner, it could be a colleague with whom you cannot work anymore because they're kind of sitting on your shoulder, right? But you know, you have this wisdom, you have this beautiful energy within you, energy of love, of harmony, of healing, that you can handle this. And as soon as you let go of all this unpleasant, unwanted situation and energies that kind of hush down the sense of your happiness in this life, you will be rewarded by beautiful outcome. And moreover, the other party will also benefit from you making this decision. Beautiful cards. For what I'm picking up right now, for people who have some health issues, that's what you have to stick to. Your inner wisdom and the glow of love and life within you. Your body can heal as soon as you let this energy of healing pouring from universe through your body and you know outwards. The more, oh yes, and another message, I'm just listening to it and heard it. The person who has some health issues, the more you help others who are in a very similar situation, the more healing will be given to you. So please join the group if you are experiencing some specific condition, find a group of support and be also a supportive person to people who are in a similar condition. It will make miracles for you. Yes. By the end of May, either you will find this, in May you have to find this group, and by the end of May you will see the improvement. Very interesting. Beautiful. Let go of all low energies that are bringing, unhappiness in your life. Libra. I'm so happy for you. It's beautiful, beautiful reading. I wish you well. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if you want more details about your personal situation, you can book a reading with me through Amira's Salon channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.